You're watching TS Madison TV.
My God, today. But back to this right here. The start of that. Y'all know where I'm going with it this morning.
My God.
Boom.
Her again.
Boom. I want y'all to let this marinate in y'all cup because I'm about to cue up the conversation so we can hear him say it out of his mouth, out of his mouth. Open your ears. Close your ass. Open your ears.
Ain't finna get my son no motherfucking shit out here. I'm training them boys right. Ask in there my nephew. Ask in there. Ask my son. Yeah. They 12, 13. They got hit. Yeah. That's how it's supposed to be. Yeah. Hell yeah, I got my fucking son dick sucked. You fucking right. Yes, a grown woman. Grown, super grown. Super grown. Checked his ass out. Checked all my nephews out. Super grown. Is she grown? She checked me out. I know what the fuck she did to them. She checked me out, that bitch. I'm getting them prepared, man.
Man.
Ain't finna get my son no motherfucker.
What you getting prepared for, Boosie?
Not to be gay murder.
Boosie, what you getting prepared? So the same lady, so all y'all niggas laid back and let the one girl, the grown ass lady, suck your dick, suck your son dick, suck your nephew dick, all in the same day. Cause I'm sure it wasn't no little girl in their age bracket that sucked your dick, because then it'd have been a problem. If the girl was young, if they was your son, your 12-year-old, 13-year-old son age, and she came through there, sucked their dick and yours, then it would have been a problem. Like, the shit's so confusing to me. Boosie is just so confusing to me. It's just, I got my girlfriend on the line today. Craig on here too. Craig, where you went at?
Craig said he had the,
I got my girlfriend on the line today, and we're gonna talk about some stuff. We just gonna talk about it. It's gonna be unadulterated conversation. It's gonna be real, loud, live, and in color. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I'm gonna bring my girl Hope on. Hope Giselle. Hope is an activist. She's an author. She's a makeup artist, honey. She's an all-around entrepreneur. And I'm gonna talk with Hope about these things this morning, and we just gonna talk about it. Hey, Hope.
Hey, how are you?
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm good. Agitated, but I'm good.
hey, beautiful.
Hope, you look real good this morning. You look real good.
Thank you.
Your auntie ain't in the best of positions this morning right now. I had a little eye surgery on me, little eye stuff going on, but I'm still here by the grace.
Thank you.
And I want to talk about it. Let's just get down to the nitty-gritty.
The nitty-gritty is I'm sick of him. I'm sick of him, and I'm sick of men like him. I'm sick of the community making excuses for Boosie. Boosie has showed y'all who he was since the time he got out. Boosie has showed y'all time and time and time again who he is, who he gonna be, what he gonna be like, and what it's gonna be for him. And to be perfectly honest, like I've been telling y'all a long time ago, something, like you said, Maddie, something in that prison happened, and I don't believe that it was just what he saw. I believe it's what happened to him. Let's be real. Boosie is all of 5'3", and he sounds like a queen. I'm surprised he get as much respect as he do in the rap industry when you say, my name is Bad Ann, I came to punish. Who the fuck? Like, if you in prison, you know how many niggas is just off the strength of your voice and your height alone. You can't tell me somebody ain't ran through that man. He done been traumatized, and he done came back onto the streets with a vengeance. He has an issue, and Boosie need therapy.
Go ahead, Chi.
I just feel like he probably if he ain't fucked nobody in jail, he probably got his meat sucked by a queen in jail.
Some. So this is my thing, right? Having a woman come in and molest, because that was child molestation,
right? Message.
Because if she old enough to suck your dick, because according to him, She talked him off and
And
all
then the nephews and the son.
Now this according to him.
Right.
Everything ain't for social media. You supposed to keep that shit. If you running a whorehouse with children and you subjecting your children to abuse like that, because that's abuse. If you subjecting your children to abuse like that, okay, that ain't for you to run the Instagram and stuff like that, because everybody in the world, yes, you's an ignorant motherfucker, and it's ignorant motherfuckers like you, but everybody in the world ain't ignorant in the motherfucker. And you push it out there, you make people think, and then you open your mouth on the Instagram and you tell the children, she taught me off and on my ass them. So when the CPS people come over there, the Child Protective Services run their ass over there to the house and they ask them, how old was that 37-year-old, 39-year-old woman that came through there and sucked your dick? How old was you when it happened? 14. Let me add Craig on here, and then I'm going to open up the lines. I want to hear what the people got to say, because you know it's some ignorant motherfuckers out there, ho.
Child. And I'm waiting.
Hey, Craig.
What's
Hey,
up,
Craig.
Hi, Ho. Hey, Kiki. What's up, everybody?
So, Craig, what's your input about the situation?
Okay, so my immediate reaction is this is no different than what we saw with R. Kelly, right? Now, Boosie is not the perpetrator, but he's facilitating it. I think that he needs to be in jail. The woman who he got to suck the dick needs to be in jail. Where is the little boy's mama, grandmama, somebody? Like, where are the matriarchs in this family? Because this, and like when we hear black folks talking about homosexuality is what's killing the black family, but this is the kind of ignorance that's tearing down the black community.
Black family, correct.
He's teaching that little boy, and I've said this before, I think that men cheat because they pay attention to the men in their lives. And so like the fact that his father is teaching him this at a young age, forget the fact that if he is gay, that he's creating internalized homophobia in this little boy. But he's teaching him that this is how men behave. And so he's going to carry this behavior on. And then one of you women or one of your daughters is going to date this man 10, 15, this little boy 10, 15 years from now. And that dysfunction is going to show up in the relationship.
Because obviously it's showing up in Boosie.
Clearly.
But
So
the
I
problem
think
with
this
I
is
think
generational thing. This is generational. Some his uncle or daddy did it to him, so he doing it to his boys because they gotta make sure. You're doing this shit because you don't want the boy to be a fade. If he gonna be a fade, he gonna be a fade. When you be trying to beat it out of them, you create woman beaters.
Right.
You create murderers. You create people. You got these people with internalized hate for themselves.
Messy.
I hate myself so much because I was not even allowed to explore a thought that I had in my brain,
Right,
because everybody wanted the best out of me or they wanted it to get sucked out of me, and that ain't really where I wanted to go.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like the problem is you still have so many women, right? And you have so many men in the black community that have black daughters, that are black women, wives, aunts, and aunties that are still supporting this music, right? So when we see the comments, when we're going through the comments, when we're looking at the shade room, when we're looking at all of these different places that are posting it, you have women, you have black women that are standing up and saying, well, I would rather this. It's kind of like that post that goes viral every single year at some point when we see the thing that says, would you rather your son be a savage or would you rather them be gay? And there is a large number of people in the black community that say they would rather a savage than to have their child be gay. And to me, it's just like Boosie is one of those people that have fallen victim to the idea of savagery being better than being a homosexual. And when we talk about the music that Boosie puts out, and when we talk about the demographic of people, that's when I think we get into Craig's argument where we're thinking, where a lot of people like to sit back and say, well, LGBT people are breaking down the black community. But when you think about it, the black men that promote the type of music that Boosie sings on a regular basis, and all of the stuff and all of the themes that are in that music are part of the reason why the black community is not sustainable. Going to jail, in and out of jail, giving kids to this lady, that lady, and the third lady, and then going to prison where you can't take care of them is not a sustainable future for the black community. Gays are not the problem. Black heterosexual men who have toxic masculinity issues are the problem.
And to your point, Hope, I've said this before. I've begged the question, who cries for little black boys? But I've begged the question, who cries for little black gay boys? But in this instance, who's going to really advocate for this little boy? Because when we think about, at least I don't know about anybody else, but when I think about rape and sexual abuse, I always think about little girls being the victim of that. But little boys are often the victim too. And who's to say this little boy didn't experience some sort of a trauma? Can you imagine some grown-ass woman sucking your dick and you 12 or 13 or whatever? You know, at that age, you don't even like to get undressed in front of your parents anymore because you start to develop your pubic hair and, you know, that kind of thing. You don't even want your parents to see you, let alone some strange woman. Like, that is absolutely insane. And so now he's put it out on social media. They need to actually go and investigate this, and his ass need to be locked up.
I second the motion.
I third the motion.
I second the motion because it's just you get to an overread point where you have these people who the reason why people are constantly ignorant because they have ignorant avatars that keeps them in. That keeps them. You got a person that's the head leader in charge of the shit. You know what I'm saying? Got a whole mob of people behind. Those people need to be made examples of. Those examples need to be made out of those type of people. And they sit back and they always talk about how there is a gay agenda. Bitch, your straight agenda told the black community up. Hey guys, if you just enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Or if you're already here, click that bell up there, one of them, and subscribe so that you don't miss this or any other excellent content that I have for you. Don't meet me here, beat me here. Ciao.